Hello, YouTube family members. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If you're just tuning in, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for returning back. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you so much indeed. I'm really grateful for you all. Thank you so much. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about waiting period. I know that this is a very dicey topic, and I just felt a heavy leading in my heart to speak about this particular topic, and I hope that you'll be blessed by this topic. Do well to share this video to as many as possible. I want to believe that this is going to be a blessing to as many people that might listen to my voice or watch my video. Okay, so be the God send to send the video to those people. Okay, thank you so much. So without further ado, let us dive into the topic for today. Waiting period. What does that mean? I know that it's a familiar word to us all, but what does waiting means to us? Waiting can be on the queue. I mean, waiting on a long queue to get your turn. Waiting can be maybe you went to lunch and you ordered for food and you're waiting patiently for your food to come so you can dive in and eat. Waiting can also be that probably maybe you graduated from school and you haven't gotten a job, so you're waiting on God for that job, that dream job you have hoped and desired for long. Waiting can also be that probably maybe you are married or probably not even married and you're hoping to get married someday. Waiting can also be that you're married but you haven't conceived for a child, you don't have a child yet, and you're hoping on God that you conceive your own bundle of joy someday. Waiting can, as in many things, you can definitely be waiting for different things. There are a lot of things, there are so many, and I want to at this point, I want to say that everybody go through one waiting period or the other. I myself also go through waiting periods. Even I'm actually even going through a waiting period. Maybe you're waiting for a result to be out, or you're waiting for something something that you so desire to achieve but you haven't gotten there yet. So many things. So yeah, we all go through waiting periods, one stage or the other, one phase or the other. So I want to make it known to us all that we are not alone, we are in this together. And I believe that even as you're waiting, you don't have to feel like you're alone, because sometimes we do feel that way, and we do feel like maybe God has forsaken us, God has not been with us, or God is no longer with us, or things like that. We just start thinking of a lot of things. I think that when we are waiting, there are a lot of things that do come to our mind. Um, one of them, which I've already mentioned, and I think that we are also impatient when we are waiting. That's one thing I have took notice of. And if you look at the Bible, I think most of the passages that talk about waiting, they always mention that wait patiently. Not don't be impatient. You should wait patiently. If you look at the story of Sarah, when she was when at her age she had not bore a child, but until God showed up for them, and then she bore a child for, is it Abraham? Yes. So yeah, and there are lots of examples in the Bible that people waited for long period of time. There are some people that is not even for a long period of time, but that does not mean that theirs is insignificant. No, no matter the longevity of your waiting period, is not insignificant at all. You're still waiting, you're still going through that process. Okay, so and also I would like to say here that there are, I feel like during when you're waiting on God for something, you don't have to like be stocked up, like you, as in being holed up, not doing any other thing. Because I took notice that when sometimes things like maybe you're trying to conceive, or probably maybe you're hoping to get married, or you're waiting for this dream job you have so long desired, you get stuck up and just be holding up to that particular dream that you want. Yes, that is okay. That, I mean, you want that thing, but that does not mean that you should just hold up. Like, you should, I'm trying to look for the word to use in this particular place now. You should not, you should not be there like that, not doing any other thing. Don't kill your joy. Live. Yes. Don't hold your life because of that particular thing. Live. Keep on living. There are so many things that possibly God is keeping you in this waiting period for. That's my belief. Okay, I want to give an example based on my own story, my own waiting period. I kind of have a lot of waiting period, but one that I will say right now, I'm going to talk about right now, is when I was trying to, when I graduated from from my secondary school. Definitely, you know that most people want to go to a university or attend university, but I was the type of person that I didn't want to wait for university to come, as in for me to get admission into the university before I'll be able to go to school. No, I didn't want to stay in one place. I wanted to go ahead because I knew that a lot of people, because of university, they tend to just wait at home and just be there, not doing anything. Let me not say not doing anything, but there are different options. There are other options that you can actually go into, like go study maybe NC, which I did, or go for your diploma, which is possible. It's not necessarily that you have to wait for that university. You can actually figure out other options that you can at least go into, and probably when you're done with that, you don't even know where God is even sending, why God is sending you into that particular place for, whether that is going to be your future or your destiny. You don't know. So in my own case, when I finished my secondary school, I felt I didn't want to delay. I just wanted to go ahead. I wanted to live my life. So I felt it's either I went for diploma or I went into NCE, that's College of Education. And my dad advised me to go into College of Education because he has seen that as I was growing up, I always loved to teach my younger ones and neighbors around me. So I think that was what prompted him to advise me to go into teaching, which I accepted, and I went to study in the at the College of Education, um, which I completed. And even at that, even while I was doing my NC program, I was still writing jam in order for me to move from that place to go to university. That's not to tell you that my mind was not there. My mind was there, but I was still furthering, like going ahead, furthering, living my life and all of that. But my mind was still, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but that's just to tell you that even as you are hoping on God for higher things, continue living your life with the little things that are close to you. Do some For some, maybe you're looking for a job, like maybe you're looking for a job, or maybe like a big company, you want to work in a big company, maybe like oil producing company, like mean that there are other chores that you can decide to do. Maybe you have some talents within you that you can maybe coach people or teach people, or like maybe there are different jobs around you. Even cleaning is a job. It's not a bad thing for you to clean somebody's house and get paid. At least you're living your life and you're also getting something out of it. As you're doing that, like, you're also building yourself up. You're not just being idle, because I feel like when you're being desperate for a job and you want to go for that, maybe you want to go for an interview in that company that you so desire to work in, you went there for that interview, they can already sense that you're being desperate to get that job, because they be like, you don't have any particular thing doing at the moment, which is why you're so desperate to get this job. So there are some interviewers that when they sense that you're being desperate, they don't hire you. That's one thing I've actually picked out, which I would like to say on this channel, that maybe if you're looking for a job or you're waiting on God for a job, don't um um being, would I say, negligent of the little things that are around you that you can actually work, do to keep yourself busy and get something out of there, and also even learn something from there while you're waiting for that big dream. In the aspect of being like conceiving, maybe you want to have a child, or you're waiting to, yeah, conceive. In this waiting period, don't forget yourself, because it's easy for you to, and it's easy for you to feel like God has actually forsaken you, or and all of that, that he doesn't love you, and probably you might even start getting depressed and not even wanting to fellowship with other people, because you feel like when you go into fellowshipping with other people in the church premises, you see people like commenting one thing or the other pertaining to you or something. I just want to tell you that you're not alone. There are thousands and many people that are actually in the same position, okay? Like I said earlier, I told you that even the little, um it does, like, even the little waiting period doesn't is not insignificant. I also went through some kind of waiting period, trying to conceive, but I know that some people will feel like, is it not just how many months or like that. That's why I need to say, I actually said that from the beginning, that no matter, even if it is for a day, you're waiting for a day, it's something. Like, you can imagine somebody waiting for how long? 10 years, 15 years, 25 years to conceive, and it's not happening. If you want to like compare between the one that maybe has waited for 25 years and the one that has just waited for 1 month, both of them are complaining that they haven't conceived. Now the same wait though, there is nothing, it's the same, the wait is the same, like the waiting period is the same. The only thing is the longevity. That's the only thing. Okay, what the other person is going through is the same thing that the other person is going through. So one thing I tried to do even at this point of waiting was to hold on to God, because definitely it is God that has the final say. Okay, and it is God that can make anything in this world, whatever he says, whatever he speaks out, whatever he pronounces, it comes to pass. So if he has said a thing concerning your life, it will definitely come to pass. As the Bible says that his plans for us are of good and not of evil, but to give us an expected end. So as the Bible says, there shall not be barrenness in the land. Barrenness is not just on, I mean, conceiving. It pertains to all things. Barrenness, spiritual, I mean, physically, or maybe you're having some challenges physically, mentally, health wise. Barrenness on being like conceiving, barrenness on finance, maybe you haven't gotten a job yet, or you're struggling on getting a job. So many things, diverse ways. Maybe you're struggling in one way or the other. None shall be barren in the land. Okay, so I proclaim to your life, you shall not be barren, you shall be fruitful, and you will multiply in different dimension of your life. Okay, just know that it's just a phase and it will end, it will come to an end. And I want you to know that this position that you are in right now, God is preparing you for greater things ahead. It might even be planning something so magnificent. Probably is going to use you to share testimony, or to even use you to save lives of people. You never can tell. So just hold on. Don't lose faith, because it can be easy to lose faith on God. Yes. Leave some passages of the Bible, quotation on waiting period or waiting and all of that in this video, so that you can, in your quiet time, or probably even save it on your phone, so that you can always go through it whenever you feel down, or you feel like you're losing faith, or losing focus, or anything like that. You can always go back to that and study it. So I actually want you to know that, um, whatever challenge that you're facing, God might be preparing you for you to be an encouragement to others, for you to like be a testimony to others. People can actually learn from your own experience. People can actually learn from your own testimony and be a blessing to people and be an encouragement to people. Okay. So don't give up, just hold on and just hold on to God. It is easier said than done. I know. I know that phase. It is easier said than done, but it is doable. With God, all things is possible. All things is possible. All things are possible. Okay. All right, guys. I hope that this video blesses you and that this video meets you well. And I pray that whoever will be in you know passing one passing through one challenge or the other, this will serve as a blessing to you and a form of encouragement to you. Okay, and while you're waiting, you should find like while waiting, one of the things that you should do is be thankful. Always be thankful for the little things that you have. Be thankful for the things that you're going to get. Be thankful for the things that you already have or God is already doing in your life. Okay. um don't feel like he's not there, or don't be ungrateful. Okay, that's the right word. Don't be ungrateful. Show gratitude and show kindness to other people around you, because it can happen that when you're in this form of challenge or you're facing some challenges like this, you tend to be ungrateful or not showing kindness to people around you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. God bless you and do have a beautiful and a lovely day. Bye.